Well, I'm out here for a walk, walking my dog, and I was thinking, now that fall is here and it is wet and cold outside, there are a lot of mushrooms coming up, more than I've seen in years. And I don't typically photograph mushrooms too much, but every now and then you're walking and you see something that looks like it might kill you if you eat it, and you wonder about it. And I'll snap a picture of the odd mushroom, but not like flowers, I could spend hours on wildflowers, but I'm going to show you today how I photograph mushrooms when I do, and what you want to avoid when you're photographing mushrooms. And you see this a lot with people photographing mushrooms, because you have to realize they're not flowers, they don't stand out. You might see a purple mushroom. I wouldn't touch it, but mostly they're brown, they're beige, they're white. They blend in, and so you have to photograph them in a way that they don't blend in. And so I'm going to show you how to do that today. So here's one right in the middle of the trail. You see what I mean about them not standing out too much. We basically just have a big piece of brown here in the middle of the trail. So I'm going to show you what we could do with this thing to make it kind of stand out a little bit better. One thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to clean it up a little bit. Okay, because you don't want it, you want it to stand out, right? That's the whole point. So without knocking it over, the other thing is on the way in, I picked up this maple leaf. So what I might do is either place it here or somewhat on it, maybe as if it fell. And this is all if you're going to shoot it from this angle that you see here. If you're going to shoot it from above, and then I might take a couple other colors and just kind of dress it up a little bit, and basically, make it look like fall. And there's going to be a tight shot on this angle here, so that's what I would go for. Most people, for some reason, they photograph their mushrooms standing up from waist level, and if you're going to do that, then you should do something to clean it up, because without this, it doesn't really stand out much more than this dirt, I mean, you might as well be shooting this stick here. So if you're going to shoot from above, dress it up and make it look half decent, okay? But I'm going to show you another way to shoot it. So what I'm going to do is come over here on a very low angle, and I'm going to shoot it low. And what that does is you create depth of field and you make the mushroom stand out from the rest of the background. Now I'm just going to also dress that up using a low angle. So the leaves are just complementing the mushroom. Okay? It's not taken away from it. It's just enhancing it a little bit. So let's see what that looks like. You could change the placement of the leaves if you want. I'm gonna get that bottom left leaf out of there and see what that looks like. Where the heck are you going? So I'm gonna get even lower. And I want to try to get underneath that mushroom and show its height. Charlie, get out of here. Woo. Go, go. Go that way. There's a bird. Now I have it looking the way I like. Come on, dog. You know, the funny thing is, I was looking for mushrooms and I actually walked right by that one. I brought the dog for a little walk and now we're coming back and I spotted it on the way back. So, I mean, that just proves my point. They don't stand out. They're not very, you know, attractive looking at first glance, but I think we took a relatively ugly looking mushroom and made it look into a kind of nice fall picture, you know, that as nice as it could really get. The leaves help. You know, you pick a couple leaves and move them. I mean, it's all natural. And if you see a taller mushroom, it's going to be even easier. If it's a brighter mushroom, it's going to stand out even more. So we took a dark, low to the ground, kind of stubby looking mushroom and made it look pretty good. So if you're not going to get low to the ground and get your knees dirty, dress the thing up a little, make it look as nice as you can, clean up the area around it, but really what you want to do is get low to the ground, and that's with everything that's small. You want to get low to the ground. So that's a quick tip for you anyway. So if you're walking and you see some mushrooms, go ahead and photograph them. But that covers the ones on the ground anyway. The ones that are growing off the trees, you're on your own. So good luck and thanks for watching.